Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working up here in the woods on the food plot area. I had this a food plot a couple years ago, but I kind of just stopped maintaining it, stopped mowing it, stopped cutting brush, and it kind of just grew up on me. So what we're going to be doing today is mowing this area, getting it ready to be rototilled and planted. I got to cut some trees. Like you see all these little birches right here, they kind of just took over everything. There's a bunch down there. That was actually a food plot down there. So I got some cutting to do down there, and then there's just some trees in the way. Like this tree right here is in the way. All this tall grass right here has to be mowed. This all was like a brassica mix. I actually did have two oak trees planted, one right there, and there's somewhere right down there there's another one, but that one is it's been taken over by the weeds, and I think they're both dead now, so not really sure. We're gonna have to take a look. But over here we got the shooting shack, and I do have a video on building that thing, believe it or not. And I've actually shot like I think 2 or 3 deer out of this area right here now, in not that many years. So it's actually a fairly productive spot. But all this tall grass and stuff is all gonna go, and then I'm gonna take all these birches that I cut down. Like all this stuff is all right in the way. I can't see into the woods where the travel corridor is. So there's a travel corridor down over there, and then there's another one down here, but I can't see either one of them because of these ridiculously tall birches. So we're going to be cutting all those, and then we're going to be using them to put up against the blind. We might even nail some up on there just to camouflage it a little bit better. The deer don't seem to really mind that big old box right there, but a little bit of brush isn't going to hurt it. So once we get this all mowed, probably this is going to be a multiple part video, just because there's a lot of work to do here. So we're gonna have to break it up, otherwise it's going to be like an hour-long video, and I don't know if you guys like those, but they're long, and I know how it is watching a long video. So we're gonna start by mowing some of this stuff, getting the brush down so we have room to work, and then we're gonna start cutting all these birches right here behind me and then below me. So I'm going to get the mower out. I don't have nothing fancy. I'll show you what I brought for tools real quick as well. I got my little tiny steel chainsaw. Won that puppy free in a raffle, so that was good. And then, of course, got the mixed gas, regular gas, a rake, snips, and then the biggest part of this is the little mower I got for free. This thing is an incredible mower. When I first cleared this area, I was literally lopping down like 1-inch diameter birch trees with this thing, and it was just eating them right up. So pretty happy to have that to help with this job. So we're going to get the mower unloaded, and we're going to start going at it. We got a lot of work to do and not that much time to do it. Probably should have broke the chainsaw out first, but we're just going to pull it on over this. This thing can take a beating. It's held together with a ratchet strap. Perfect. You can barely even see the mower, the grass is so tall. So the first thing we're going to do is mow this, like I said, but I'm going to raise the deck up all the way because the grass is so tall, and then we'll come back through and we'll mulch everything. So that up. There we go. Now we're ready to rip. Just got to throw in the ear protection because I want to be able to hear deer. So let's get after it. Pretty boring, I know. I'm not going to make you watch the whole mowing process. I don't blame you. So I'm just going to set the camera up over there, maybe do a time lapse, maybe I won't. But we'll catch you when this is all done. Alright guys, so we got the first step done mainly. I got a little bit more grass to cut around the edges. Well, not even grass, like brush and weeds. You can see like this is the stuff I'm mowing down. It's just very tall weeds and like little trees like this. I don't even know what the heck it is. But I can't stay here. Mainly the goal is to cut this back all the way to this pipeline and all the way down like to them birches down there. We'll follow this pipeline right down to the birches and then kind of round it off in the back, and then we'll probably take all of this little cluster of birches right here all the way up to that bigger spruce tree right here, and then wrap it right around. And then I do have another plot down there on the lower side which I would like to get going again, but I need to go take a look. I can't really remember what it looks like. But for now, I'm just going to get back to cutting grass. I'm not going to show you guys any more of the grass cutting because I don't want to bore you to death. I know watching mowing isn't really something that's very entertaining, so I'm just going to do it and then I'll show you the update once we're all done mowing. Alright guys, we got everything that we can get with the mower So this is what we're looking like right now. Right here is pretty much the base of my shooting shack. So it's not a very big food plot. It's more of like a kill plot. The idea behind this is that deer that are traveling on these two little travel corridors will stop in here, get a bite to eat. I don't actually hunt out of this thing very much anyways. I mainly hunt out of it just in the evenings, more or less during bow season. Rifle season I like to still hunt more than I like to just sit and wait. But this is a good spot for rifle season if you're not having a lot of luck. Because if you sat here every single day of the rifle season, you're more than likely to kill a buck during the Vermont rifle season. And that's just about, I don't know, it is what it is. Vermont hunting is harder than a lot of other states, but you can still get it done here if you try. And bonus is, I found my little oak tree. I didn't run it over with the mower either, so it's not looking in great shape, but it's still got plenty of green leaves. Now with all those ferns and stuff gone, it's actually gonna get a lot more light and hopefully it'll do a lot better. But right now I'm gonna go grab the chainsaw. I don't know if I already showed you or not, but I mowed everything I could in there, and now we're just gonna trim those birches back to about that spruce right there and open this area right up. It's actually gonna be about double the size of what it was when I first made this little kill plot. So I mean, we have a lot of territory for making a food plot here. It's just that I don't want to disrupt their natural travel corridors that they've developed, because that's actually what I like hunting on, is the corridors. So I mean, we could make all this into a food plot if we wanted to, but I just don't want to. If I had the proper tools for everything, then I would definitely might think about it. But with minimal tools, this is just a way for the deer to get a little bit of fresh feed. And that's mainly what I'm doing it for anyways, is just to give them a little bit of that nice green feed during the bow season to help them get through. But I'm going to grab the steel and we're going to go down there and cut some of them birch trees, open it up, and we'll see if the rains come or not. If it hasn't came, we're going to keep on working, but we'll see. I've heard of a tornado watch, which is very odd for our state, but a tornado watch for our county. So doesn't look very bad out right now though, so we're going to run it.
Échale, mijo.
Alright guys, so you can see I still got a few trees to get rid of up here, but pulled a rookie move today and forgot to bring my chainsaw wrench. So when trimming brush like this, there is a tendency you will throw your chain more often, and what happened? Threw the chain. So we're pretty much done cutting for today, I guess, but we do have all of this brush to get rid of now, and then we can mow all that. And look how much that opened this place up. That's a lot more place for food. That literally doubled the size. This is what it was before, and then now that's what it is now. I wasn't really going to cut too much more there anyways, so it's pretty much done. There's just a few more whips just to get that shooting lane open that way, and other than that, I wasn't going to plant up there. Right where the edge of the cut is where I planned on planting too. I just wanted to knock down those for a shooting lane, so that doesn't really matter for the food plot video anyways. But what I'm going to do right now is take all that brush that I showed you right here, and we're going to lean it up against this right here, this shooting shack. And I'm actually the plan is to actually mow a path from that ladder up around the outskirts of the little field here, so that way there I'm not walking and breaking brush and stuff like that on my way in here, because there's not really a good path to get in here as of right now. So I'm going to mow a path up there eventually, and but right now we're going to take all and get rid of all this brush, and we'll see what it looks like. Got a little bit more mowing to do, and we'll see what it looks like right after I'm done getting rid of the brush. I know this might not be the most exciting video in the world, but if you're planning on making a food plot, this is all steps that you're going to have to take, so it is what it is. But like this prime tree right here, there's so many little branches on this tree that it gives you a lot of cover. I mean, see what I'm saying? Like, with it, without it, with it, without it. So this is going to be an optimal piece to brush that blind in. So we're going to move all the brush up here. Now, look at just the difference that one tree made. I know the leaves are going to fall off it, guys. I already know that. But just the branches alone that are on that are going to camouflage and break that silhouette of me sitting in there up so much that it's going to help tremendously. So I'm going to throw you on another time lapse, and you guys can just watch, I guess. Or I can just do a fast forward. Let's do a montage. Alright guys, the rain has come. It's starting to rain right now, and I hear some thunder way off in the distance. So I'm going to quickly try to pick this brush up, get it over there, and then we're going to get out of here before we get struck by lightning. Alright, I think we're still good. I'm just gonna mow this quick little section and then we'll be out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of this video, but I gotta get out of here. It's starting to rain real bad. We got a lot done today. Blind looks good. Starting to pour, starting to thunder. But look at this beautiful hoop plot that we just made. You guys saw what it looked like to begin with. Now look at it. It's looking good. Next episode, we will be tilling this plot up, probably fertilizing, liming. Then after that, probably planting it, and then we'll continue to check growth after that with future updates. But for now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss this year's hoop plot videos, so make sure to subscribe, like, share, and we'll catch you on the next one.